Hello and welcome everyone. I welcome you all to the official channel of Adda247 Northeast for your 12 p.m. English class for APSC CCE 2022-23. My name is Shubham Das and we are about to get started with today's session. So everyone, welcome. Start course was your motivational quote of the day to apply: conceive, believe, achieve. So this is a very important thing to remember. If your mind can conceive something, if your mind can come up with something, apnar mogojtoe jodi kiba eta dream, kiba eta goal bhabi ulabo pare aru hetu jodi biswas koribo pare apni, if you can believe that you can do it aru apni believe korise mane you are putting in practical work into that dream, towards that dream, tenehole nischoy koi at one point you can achieve that objective, that goal, that dream. So conceive, believe and achieve, a very systematic step by step process in life. Remember this. With that in mind, let us get started. আপোনালোকে Adda247 Northeast official YouTube channel চাই আছে আমাৰ এপটো যদি এতিয়ালৈকে ডাউনলোড কৰা নাই, you can download the app from Google Play Store. Adda247 বুলি টাইপ ইন কৰিলে আপোনালোকে Play Store Adda247 এপটো পাব, where all of these free features, current affairs, job alerts, daily quizzes, subject wise quizzes, magazines, power capsules, notes, articles and videos, all of this which are important for your government examination preparation, available for free on the app. So iman khini free apunaloke jetia value pai ase app to, why not just download it from Google Play Store and it'll just take up a little bit of space in your cell phone and that's all there is to it. So nischoy koi apnaloke app to download kori lobo. Also, if you want to enroll in any of our courses, gute important examinations kitar karone we have courses from Adda247 Northeast side, APSC kolok, SSC kolok, TET, railway examination kolok. We have courses for all of these examinations. You can join these courses through the app itself by visiting the Adda247 store, where you can find all of this premium study material. And etyalage jodi channel to a YouTube channel to jodi apnaloke video to sai ase hetu jodi etyalage subscribe kora nai, nischoy koi subscribe kori lok, because 56,000 strong my daily basis of ko, and every day it's like 1,000 more people are getting added. 54,000 ko next na hole already 55,000 hoy jay. So aji 56 hoy gol. So many people have found value in this on this platform. Aru a recently to grade 3 examination goal tade to prove he gol je whatever is being taught on the platform of Adda247 Northeast kiman khini bostu common ahise in the grade 3 examination. Students nije testimonials dise he bostu tur. So nischoy koi apnalokeo subscribe kori lok channel to, can turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any important updates. You are just one click away from joining us. Hit the red subscribe button. So students, practice day 2, since it's day 2 of practice, wakali ami idioms and phrases saisilo nohoy jano. So wakali ami idioms and phrases saisilo, and we had taken a look at many idioms jibur proyojoniyo hoy government examinations or karone bahut important hoy. We'll have another session of idioms and phrases as well. Aru idioms and phrases lohim important jikita ase, but today I want to take a look at passage reading, because passage reading or ami jano je bahut eta important bostu, bahut eta passage ote you can have 5 to 10 marks sometimes. Okay, sometimes it is a bit more critical. Ketiaba ki hoy passage to suti passage eta dibo, just like 1 or 2 paragraphs at max, and then questions kom hodibo, but those maybe just 2 questions from that passage, but those 2 questions will be very critical, because passage to directly kiba dia thoka bostu nohude, olopman apuni mind to logabo loge habo tenekwa questions hude. So this practice of reading a passage and information gather kora, apuni infer kora from the passage itself, and then answering the questions that follow, it is a very important skill to have. So nischoy koi passage reading bahude important. So aji eta passage reading or session lo bisarisu within our practice session. So the direction given to us is read the passage carefully and answer the questions that follow. So let's take a read. Let's give a reading of this passage. Hokole ebar pohi sakson ei passage to. How are you all? Live chat. Ki khobor hokolure. Video to share kori dibo, potapot share kori dibo video to, so everyone can join in, so everyone can participate in this class. Timings pur olop etia notun hoise, so jonai disu 12 p.m. is APSC session. Okay, Manjurul, hello, ki khobor Manjurul. Timings keta moi jonai disu 12 p.m. is for APSC CCE now. Agote DHS DRE classes hoye asile. So 12 p.m. is for APSC and 7 p.m. is for TET. Okay, ei duta timing mu English or classes kotha koisu. 12 bajat APSC CCE preparation karone aru sonthia 7 tat TET preparation karone. All right, TET porikha preparation karone. ठीक हूँ सर, आप कैसे हो? मंजूर, मैं ठीक हूँ यार, मैं भी ठीक हूँ. a little tired maybe because ये grade 3 का एग्जामिनेशन तक के लिए बहुत बच्चों का प्रिपरेशन वगैरह में काफ़ी लगा रहा, so कोई ना, still doing well. Okay, this passage, let me give a reading, you all follow along. Okay, video तो फटाफट शेयर कर दो, सब लोग वीडियो शेयर कर दो फटाफट से, जितने भी लाइव चैट पे हो फटाफट वीडियो शेयर करो. Okay, and I'm going to start reading the passage now. All right. Over the last decade, many of Bundelkhand's villages have faced significant depopulation. Famous of late for farmer protests, the region which occupies parts of Uttar Pradesh and Madhya Pradesh has been adversely impacted by climate change. It was once blessed with over 800 to 900 millimeter rainfall annually, but over the last 7 years, it has seen this halved. आधा हो चुका है इसका मतलब, ठीक है. With rainy days reported to be down to just 24 on average in the monsoon period. With rains patchy, मतलब rains इधर थोड़ा बहुत scattered और बहुत कम है, ठीक है. Crop failures become common. There is hardly any greenery in many villages, making it difficult for farmers to even maintain cattle. Farmers are increasingly abandoning their lands and heading to nearby towns to find work as laborers. मंजूर क्या हुआ? कुछ बफरिंग का प्रॉब्लम है क्या? मंजूर फर्स्ट पैराग्राफ तक सब लोगों ने फॉलो कर लिया? आई एम गोइंग टू नेक्स्ट पैराग्राफ. आई होप कुछ बफरिंग वगैरह का इशू नहीं आ रहा. ओके, इंडिया इज फॉर्चुनेट टू हैव द मॉनसून, but it is also uniquely vulnerable to rising temperatures, with the country ranked 14th on the Global Climate Risk Index 2019. Alright? The country has over 120 million hectares suffering from some form of degradation, with rain-fed agriculture practiced in over 67% of our total crop area. Weather variability can lead to heavy costs, especially for coarse grains, which are mostly grown in rain-fed areas. A predicted 70% decline in summer rains by 2050 would devastate Indian agriculture. Within 80 years, our Kharif season could face a significant rise in average temperatures, which is 0.7 to 3.3 degrees Celsius तक बढ़ सकता है, with rainfall concomitantly impacted and potentially leading to a 22% decline in wheat yield in the Rabi season, while rice yield could decline by 15%. Coming to the next paragraph, there are simple solutions to mitigate this. Promotion of conservation farming and dryland agriculture, with each village provided with timely rainfall forecasts, along with weather-based forewarnings regarding crop pests and epidemics in various seasons, is necessary. ये steps बता रहे, ये solutions बता रहे, ठीक है, कि इसका solution क्या हो सकता है. Our agriculture research programs need to refocus on dryland research, with adoption of drought-tolerant breeds that could reduce production risks by up to 50%. A mandate to change planting dates, particularly for wheat, should be considered, which could reduce climate change-induced damage by 60 to 75% by one estimate. There needs to be an increase in insurance coverage and supply of credit. Insurance coverage should be expanded to cover all crops, while interest rates need to be subsidized through government support and an expanded Rural Insurance Development Fund. The recently announced basic income policy by the government is a welcome step as well. तो ये पैसेज कहाँ से? ये न्यूज़पेपर के आर्टिकल से है, ठीक है. दिस पैसेज इज अ ब्रीफ पार्ट ऑफ अ न्यूज़पेपर आर्टिकल. इसको दिया हुआ है और इसके बेसिस पे कुछ क्वेश्चंस आने वाले हैं अभी, ठीक है. सो यस मंजूरुल, अभी ठीक हो गया सर. मुझे एसमीस बोलना नहीं आता, समझता हूँ, और मैं सिलचर से हूँ. हाँ मंजूर, कोई नहीं, तो इसलिए मैं क्या करता हूँ, मैं इंग्लिश, एसमीस, हिंदी तीनों में बोलता हूँ, बिकॉज आई अंडरस्टैंड. क्योंकि अभी सदर्न असम के बहुत सारे जगह पे एसमीस से ज़्यादा शायद हिंदी, बंगाली लैंग्वेजेस चलते हैं, राइट. तो सिंस दिस इज फॉर APSC, एवरीवन नीड्स टू अंडरस्टैंड. असम में कहीं पे भी हो तो यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड द कोर्स. तो इसलिए हम या तो कोई हिंदी में भी बोलूँगा, इंग्लिश आई स्पीक इन इंग्लिश एज वेल. ऑलराइट, सो तीनों लैंग्वेजेस में हम लोग ये पढ़ेंगे, ठीक है ना. So etu sauk hokolwe, as per the passage why has Bundelkhand witnessed a lot of depopulation? As per the passage why has Bundelkhand witnessed a lot of depopulation? याते हमें ऑप्शंस दिया से यहाँ पे हमें ऑप्शंस देके रखा है ड्यू टू इंक्रीजिंग नक्सलिज्म एंड लॉलेसनेस इन द एरिया, due to adverse impact of climate change with less rains, adverse impact of climate change, pollution related diseases have steadily increased over the years, due to a sudden spike in temperature and weather related events, or none of the above. Depopulation क्यों हुई से? Depopulation क्यों हुआ है? लोग छोड़ के जा रहे हैं बुंदेलखंड को, ये क्यों हो रहा है? पैसेज से आंसर बताओ, पैसेज में क्या था आंसर? यहाँ पे वापस आते हैं एक बार पैसेज में, इसको देखो एक बार. Look at the first paragraph. Look at the first paragraph and then think of the answer. What is the proper reason कि लोग छोड़ के जा रहे हैं बुंदेलखंड को? इरुसाव. रेनफॉल का बात चल रहा है. इट हैज़ गॉन हाफ, आधा हो चुका है. ओके पूरा प्रॉब्लम ये मानसून पीरियड रेन के साथ है. रेन्स आर पैची, मतलब पैची मीन्स हियर एंड देयर स्कैटर्ड है, मतलब कंसिस्टेंट नहीं है. ओके fail your crops have failed, it's difficult to maintain cattle, and that's why farmers are increasingly abandoning their lands, all right, and moving to nearby towns. All right, that is the main problem there. So इसको अगर यहाँ पे देखें, ड्यू टू इंक्रीजिंग नक्सलिज्म एंड लॉलेसनेस, ये नक्सल्स का कुछ प्रॉब्लम है क्या? नहीं है, ये गलत है. पोल्यूशन रिलेटेड डिजीजेस का कुछ प्रॉब्लम है? नहीं है. सडन स्पाइक इन टेम्परेचर, वेदर रिलेटेड इवेंट्स, मे बी, बट इससे बेटर क्या होगा? इससे बेटर ऑप्शन बी होगा, ड्यू टू एडवर्स इम्पैक्ट ऑफ क्लाइमेट चेंज विथ लेस रेन. ये जो लेस रेन का बोला एंड इफेक्ट ऑफ लेस रेन ऑन क्लाइमेट चेंज जो हो रहा है उसके वजह से, that is the correct one. So yes, option B is correct. Bikash, Rekha, Digonto, correct answer. Correct answer is option B, right? B is the correct answer here. Okay, so coming to the next one, an increase in degraded land can definitely have which of the following consequences for farmers? Degraded land jodi badhi jay, yare kuntu impact farmers upor poribo. We have been given three sentences, three outcomes, which are decline in income, increase in droughts, and increase in welfare schemes. Now we need to say which of these three sentences are correct. Option A, B, C, D को देखो और बताओ कौन से sentences correct है. Only two, only three, one and two both, or one and three both, or maybe all of the above. Yes, because my passage to rekhai diye, so do in a few seconds ebar ei sentences keta পঢ়ি লওক, and then jate apuni passage to sale kiba idea logabo pare. Decline in income, increase in droughts, increase in welfare schemes. So তিনটা বস্তু মনত ৰাখিলে, ইনকাম ডিক্লাইন হ'ব পাৰে, ড্ৰাউটছ বাঢ়িব পাৰে, আৰু ৱেলফেয়াৰ স্কিমছত ইনক্ৰিজ হ'ব লাগে. দিজ আৰ দ্য কনচিকুৱেঞ্চেছ যে ডিগ্ৰেডেড লেণ্ড বাঢ়িলে এইকেইটা হয়. চ' লেটছ চি. ডিক্লাইন ইন ইনকাম, অ'কে, so yes, if we look at this here, degraded land jodi badhe, edu degradation or kotha koise, some form of degradation. Okay, if degradation increases, what happens is cost badhi jay. See, it leads to heavy costs increase. Costs jodi increase hoy, then let's see next one. And see, decline in wheat yield and decline in this rice yield. Okay, if temperatures rise and rainfall decreases more, in a few years we will have this complete decline in production. And decline in production kyo hoise? Because the land is not being able to produce more. So that means droughts hoye ase. Droughts mane ki sukha zameen, wo jisko bolte na ki abhi the land is not being able to yield much. Okay, not being able to yield much crops. So this is basically these are the two problems. One is that when degraded land increase, costs increase because now they have to take measures for the degraded land. Cost increase, first thing. And second thing is decline in the production of the crops. All right. So इसको अगर अलग words में बोला जाए तो एक तो होगा कि हाँ यहाँ पे decline in income, because if costs increase, if costs go up, then obviously your income will not stay with you as much, right? If earlier you were if you are having 100 rupees income, now if your cost was 20, you were left with 80 rupees, right? But now if the costs have gone high again with the same 100 rupees, now you'll have to spend like maybe 50 rupees and you are left with just 50 rupees. Okay, so your costs are increasing, that means your income is obviously declining, your cash in hand is obviously declining for the farmers, right? And second consequence is that crop yield decreases. Why? Because जमीन अभी crop produce नहीं कर पा रहा, so it is basically a form of drought. So droughts ऐसे मतलब increase होने लगेंगे. So increase in droughts, both 1 and 2 both होगा, right? Welfare schemes बढ़ेंगे क्या? Just because land degrade हो रहा है, does it guarantee that the government is going to issue some welfare scheme? There is no guarantee. The government might do that. Even some private corporation might do that, but it is not a guarantee. It could happen, it may not happen. It is not a certainty. So 1 and 2 सही रहेगा. That is option C, only 1 and 2. Number 3 सही नहीं रहेगा, ठीक है? Got it? So option C will be correct here. Everyone got it? Understood, everyone? Both 1 and 2 will be correct. Option C. Okay. So सिर्फ decline in income नहीं होगा, droughts भी बढ़ेंगे. You have to read between the lines. Some things are not given in direct words. ऐसा नहीं बोला गया पैसेज में कि droughts increase होगा. But you have to understand कि अरे crop अगर reduce हो रहा है तो इसका मतलब क्या? मतलब land ले नहीं पा रहा, मतलब obviously drought का एक वो ड्राउट का ही एक आउटकम हो गया, वो है कि नहीं? इनकम डिक्लाइन हो रहा है, तो इनकम डिक्लाइन हो रहा है तो ऑब्वियसली मतलब कॉस्ट इंक्रीज हो रहा है तो ऑब्वियसली इनकम पे तो कुछ इंपैक्ट पड़ रहा है, राइट? ये थोड़ा सा दिमाग लगाना होता है, ठीक है? थोड़ा सा क्रिटिकली सोचना पड़ता है चीज को. Why does the occurrence or non-occurrence of rains have such a big impact on Indian agriculture? বাৰিষা আহিছে নে নাই অহা এই বস্তুটোৱে ইণ্ডিয়াত এগ্ৰিকালচাৰত খেতিত ইমান প্ৰভাৱ কেলে পেলায়? Indian agriculture is mostly rain-fed in nature, এইটো কাৰণে. The weather is variable in India and can change quickly. এইটো কাৰণে. Government has invested a lot in improving irrigation. That's the reason. There is increasing desertification in India. That is the reason, or none of the above? Drought or synonym rekha, you can say famine. Famine. Famine বুলি কয়, drought, famine. All right. So that is a word, famine. Okay. So which one will be correct here? Option A. Yes, option A होगा. दिगंडो, विकास. Digondo going with option B. Weather is variable and can change quickly. Let's take a quick look at the passage. Passage to কৈছে গুটেখিনি বস্তু, passage এবাৰ চাই ল. আমাৰ কোৱেশ্চনটো আছিল যে বৰষুণ অহা নহাটোৰ প্ৰভাৱ কিয় পৰে? বৰষুণ অহা নহাৰ প্ৰভাৱ কিয় পৰে সুধিছিলে, ঠিক আছে? So weather is variable. Occurrence of rains have such a big impact. Borokhun ahise na naha, it has a big impact because weather is variable and can change quickly is one possible option. One is Indian agriculture is mostly rain fed in nature. Borokhunor upor bahut depend kore. All right. I don't think this is the correct answer. Government has invested a lot in improving irrigation. This has nothing to do with borokhun oha nohar logot. Okay. Desertification bahut hoy ase neki. I don't think there is that of an increasing desertification hoy ase. But hetu karone it is not, India is not dependent on rain. All right. Enekwa howa nai je borokhun oha nohar main prabhav to etu karone hoise je desertification bahise, so borokhun lagibo. Okay, let's see in the passage once. India is fortunate to have the monsoon, but it is also uniquely vulnerable to rising temperatures. Okay, the country has over iman hectares suffering from some form of degradation. With rain-fed agriculture practiced in over 67% of our total crop area, weather variability can lead to heavy costs, especially for coarse grains. All right, are mostly in rain-fed areas. Okay, all of this predicted demand decline kiba kibi is due to this weather variability. All right, weather variability, rainfall কমি যায়, and then average temperatures বাঢ়ে, and all of this. Okay. And there are simple reasons to mitigate this, all of this weather-based forecast, etc. All right, not just rain, but weather-based. Rainfall forecast to lagiboy, but overall we need some weather-based information as well. Okay, so yes, the reason why India is so dependent on rain is because yes, there is weather variability. Weather variability huatu kintu we are not depending on rain for that specifically. Okay. Have such a big impact because বহুত খিনি area rain fed hoy, so hetu karone dependence ase rainor uporot aru borokhun jodi naheo we need to have some kind of information about the weather. So this is a close answer. The weather is variable in India and can change quickly, so that is right. But Indian agriculture is mostly rain fed in nature. All right, it is rain fed in nature, hetu karone borokhun oha nohator upor iman dependent. Iman hectare area je amak koisila je amak line disile je iman hectare area is dependent on iman hectare 120 million hectares is dependent on rain because it is rain fed agriculture. 67%. All right, yes, see me, 67% of our total crop area is dependent on rain for agriculture. Okay, so hetu jetia hoy borokhun oha nohar probhabtur main impact to pore je Indian agriculture is mostly rain fed hetu karone. Aru jodi weather variability kotha kobole jao, yes, weather is variable, it can change quickly, but hetu karone ami borokhunok rokhi thoka na, ami borokhunok rokhi asu karon ami enake kobo bisarisu je borokhun nahile ami koribo norim because our agriculture type is based on rain. All right, so main probhab to pore etur uporot, option A. Main probhab to pore etur karone because it is rain fed agriculture that is practiced in India. Weather variability karone we are not dependent on rain. Weather variability enekwa je bota borokhun dhumuha ahi gole keteba beya hubo pare, hekin time borokhun nalage, hekin time borokhun ahile, so weather is variable. All right, so that is not directly having an impact. Direct impact courses agriculture is rain fed mostly. Which of the following is or are solutions highlighted in the passage? Amak second slide to pura solutions ore kotha kole. So which of these 1 2 3 tinta sentences is pohi sao, which of this is or are solutions? More focus on dryland agricultural research, extension of insurance coverage to all crops, promotion of conservation farming. So kun kita hobo? Only sentence 1, only 3, 1 and 2 both, 2 and 3 both, or all of the above? Kundu hobo? Which of this will be correct? All of the above. Assam GK. Assam GK ki khobor? Bahut din pisot dekha palo. Bahut din pisot dekha palo apna. Ki khobor? Assam GK mo asile ke asol naam to huda na, user name to he koi asu Assam GK. Apnar naam to jodi apni anonymous hoye thakebo bisarise apnar choice tuk moi respect korim baru, kintu hudisu tothapiu নামটো কি যদি আপুনি জনাব বিচাৰে। আৰু গ্ৰেড 3 এক্সামিনেশ্যনৰ কাৰণে এপিয়াৰ কৰিলে নেকি বাৰু, যদি কৰিছে কেনেকুৱা গ'ল? কাৰণ আপুনি গ্ৰেড 3 এক্সামিনেশ্যন মই জানো ভিডিঅ'জ গোটেইকেইটাত আপুনি প্ৰেজেণ্ট থাকিছিলে প্ৰায়। মোৰো ভাল ঠিকে চলি আছে আৰু। পূৰ্বী, গুড আফটাৰনুন। পূৰ্বী কি খবৰ? য়েছ প্ৰকাশ, অল অফ দি এবাভ। Purbi, your injuries and everything sob thik hol na nai? You said you were injured, sob thik hol na? So yes, actually all of the above. Rahul, okay, Assam GK Rahul. There is another person, Arveda section paisilo, I think his username is Softtech or something like that. His name is also Rahul. So anonymous naam loi ohabur besibhag Rahul ulaijan paiso. Yes, all of the above correct hoy. Yes, Bhaskar, mor thike choli ase, bhale, khobor beya nohoy. All right, so all of the above ei gutte geta correct hobo. Apnaloke jodi sai yate amak koise dryland agricultural research or kotha, research, insurance coverage or conservation farming. Ami jodi passage to ebar sao yate sao research programs, right? Okay, dryland research etu koise directly dryland research or kotha, insurance coverage or kotha ase na, insurance coverage or kotha asile I remember yate apunar a2 insurance coverage should be expanded, this is right. And what else was there? What else was there? Conservation farming. Starting out promotion of conservation farming. Right? All of these are solutions under Damak Diase. So all of the above will be the correct answer here. These are all solutions. 1, 2, 3. These are all proper solutions for handling this weather variability, this climate change thing, for which this rainfall decreasing thing, for which people are living Bundelkhand. Grade 3 exam bhal hoise sir, etia ako SSC CGL or babe prepare korisu. Yes, SSC classes, yes, Adda247 notice to lo ahise. Purbi, yes sir, bhal hoise. Apunar ki khobor sir? Bhal hoise odi khubei bhal Purbi. Good to know, good to hear that. Mur khobor thike ase aru. Olop kosto gol kein-man grade 3 examination karone iman students kini prepare pati korai diat. But it was all worth the effort because bahut kini questions common ahise, idioms and phrases common ahi goise, bahut passage ahise, 10 marks or complete solid scoring marks ebo. So very happy that I have been able to help the students in that regard. So yes, kosto holeo bhagor lagileo bahut mon to bahut bhal lagi ase. Which of the following is most similar in meaning to the word concomitant as mentioned in the passage? Concomitant buli kole ami ki buzu? Concomitant word to moi dekhai disu passage ot code use korisile, boldot dia asile jan pao. With rainfall concomitantly impacted, a word to highlight codes. Yet a code dia ase amak with 8 years are within 8 years our kharif season could face a significant rise in average temperatures with rainfall concomitantly impacted. Concomitantly buli kole ki bujim? This is where the word was used. Ako ebar eta questions ole ki ahisu. And then yate eta apunak moi options kita dekhaisu, apunaloke ko kuntu answer correct hobo concomitantly. With rainfall concomitantly impacted buli koisile. Diversifying, adjusting, manipulative, accompanying. Hoy sir, moi ebar apunar class kori grammar easy lagise sir. Thank you sir. Yes Purbi, thank you so much for letting me know. Thank you so much. And it's a very proud thing from my end that students or help koribo parisu enakoi. Yes, accompanying, correct. Accompanying hobo. Thik ase, accompany kora. Concomitantly buli kora rainfall impact hoto accompany korise the problem of temperatures rising. Okay. So duta bostu ja ekeloge hoi thake, one is accompanying the other, tetia to concomitant buli kore. Rainfall concomitantly impacted jenake koise. All right. So diversifying, adjusting, manipulative, none of the above egita no hobo, accompanying hobo. Accompany kora. All right. Got it? Concomitant. So yes students, apnaloke jodi Adda247 Northeast logot classes kori aise already grade 3 to proof to pale is Adda247 Northeast classes or value to ki hoy. TET পরীক্ষার কারণে এটি আমি হাজু হইছো সেপ্টেম্বৰ 15 তাৰিখৰ পৰা টেটৰ এটা ব্যাচ লঞ্চ হ'ব গৈছে ইভিনিং টাইমত তো আজিকালি টেটৰ ক্লাसेस হৈ আছে অন ইউটিউব সেপ্টেম্বৰ 15 তাৰিখৰ পৰা টেটৰ কোর্স এটা স্টার্ট হ'ব গৈছে এলপি ইউপি দুইটা ডিভিজনৰ কাৰণে ঠিক আছে অলসো ৰেলৱে স্মার্ট ব্যাচ ৰেলৱে আৰআৰবি এনটিপিসি এন্ড গ্ৰুপ ডি কাৰণে local or vocal vernacular languages আপোনালোকৰ কাৰণে সেপ্টেম্বৰ 20 তাৰিখ সেপ্টেম্বৰ 15 আৰু সেপ্টেম্বৰ 20 তাৰিখ মনত ৰাখক সেপ্টেম্বৰ 15 পৰা স্টার্ট হ'ব গৈছে টেটৰ কোচিং আৰু সেপ্টেম্বৰ 20 তাৰিখৰ পৰা স্টার্ট হ'ব গৈছে আৰআৰবি এনটিপিসি আৰু গ্ৰুপ ডি কোচিং ৰেলৱে okay so both of these courses are available at the Adda247 store you can visit the store from the Adda247 app okay Adda247 app to go আপোনালোকে logo to click কৰি পেলাই select state level examinations and select Northeast states তাতে আপোনালোকে exam to select কৰি লওক টেট পৰীক্ষা হওক বা ৰেলৱে পৰীক্ষা হওক আৰু courses কেটা তাত চাব পাৰিব courses গুটে features চাব পাৰিব schedule চাব পাৰিব courses to গুটেখিনি তাত আছে and then when you want to purchase any of the courses when you want to enroll in any of our courses apply code কৰিব নাপাহৰিব apply code কৰি মোৰ code y577 to apply কৰি দিব that will help you get this at the best prices discounted rate দি দিব আপোনালোকক 17% off আহি যাব সিধা 17% discount আৰু এইটোৱে আপোনাক best price ot available koribo ei courses keta thik ase y577 is my code okay and students since this is August month end mahtu hekhobo hoise Adda247 Northeast July mahor hekhodo anisile aru ibar August month or end to anise a dream deal month end dream deal it is a 17% discount plus double validity 17% discount to ase plus double validity jodi apnaloke faculty code to use kore janake মোৰ to y577 মই কলুৱে y577 code to use কৰি যদি আপুনি মাহৰ হেকত যদি এটা এনৰোল কৰে on all Mahapacks and plus on all live classes and test series আপোনালোকে এই ভ্যালুটো পাব 17% plus double validity মানে কি আপোনালোকে যদি এটা কোর্স লৈছে say for example SSC and SSC আপুনি normally purchase কৰে 12 months আপোনাৰ 1 year তাৰ মানে 12 months তাৰ মানে আপোনাৰ validity থাকে 1 year ঠিক আছে as soon as আপুনি এইটো মাহৰ এন্ডত purchase কৰি লয় starting from today before 1st September আপুনি যদি collect কৰি লয় any of these courses 1 year jagah double validity hoy pelai 2x validity double validity hoy pelai you will get 2 years or karone this whole course all the recorded videos all the content everything available for 2 years all right ei 2 bochor karone apuni paisa but etia ki hobo dhori lok apuni prepare korile oha bochor apnar konoba bhaiti bhondi ase apnar konoba logor ase jone prepare koribo bicharise apuni gute apnar course or password pati tab didibo paribo they will be able to take the benefit okay but apunar kiba kothat apunar clear no whole exam to next year again you don't have to purchase the course again आपको वापस से खरीदना नहीं पड़ेगा एक कोर्स कि अगले साल वापस से आप खरीदेंगे उसी कोर्स के तहत आपको कोचिंग मिल जाएगा ठीक है 2 years आपके लिए वो वैलिड रहेगा रिकॉर्डिंग वगैरह सारा कुछ रिकॉर्डेड क्लासेस एवरीथिंग ओके गॉट इट सो यस इटिया मंथ एंडत কৰিলে আপোনালোকৰ কাৰণে খুবেই সুবিধা ডাবল ভ্যালিডিটি অফাৰ চলি আছে অলৰাইট okay so those were the questions for the first passage let's take a quick look at the second passage now alright yes Bikash yes so let's start with this second passage the oceans are so vast and deep that until fairly recently it was widely assumed that no matter how much trash and chemicals humans dumped into them the effects would be negligible proponents of dumping in the oceans even had a catchphrase the solution to pollution is dilution tamane mohasagar doliai dia gute jabor juthorbur aru tate dilute hoi jabo that is the solution pollution or karone thik ase today we need look no further than the New Jersey sized dead zone that forms each summer in the Mississippi River Delta or the 1,000-mile wide swath of decomposing plastic in the northern Pacific Ocean to see that this dilution policy has helped place a once flourishing ocean ecosystem on the brink of collapse tamane iman bosor pro enege mohasagar enege jabor juthor eri diar pisot etia jitu ami consequences dekhi asu iman 1000 mile bohol plasticor eta কি বুলি ক এক গুড বনি গৈছে jam হৈ গৈছে তেনেকে কিছুমান জায়গা ওশানত তাতে কিমান ওশান লাইফক হার্ম কৰিছে this has been the result of all of this pollution of pollutant dumping in the oceans all right there is evidence that the oceans have suffered at the hands of mankind for millennia as far back as Roman times but recent studies show that degradation particularly of shoreline areas has accelerated dramatically in the past 3 centuries as industrial discharge and runoff from farms and coastal cities has increased edu mohasagarot eneke pollutants etu bahut agor jugor pra Roman empire timer pra eblak choli ahise tare proof ase kintu bortoman jugot jitu ei industries bilakor pra jiblak chemicals pati bilak release kora hoy expel kora hoy aru farms aru coastal cities bilakor jiblak dump kora hoy which comes into the ocean this has escalated things to a very new high level all right pollution is the introduction pollution ki hoy etu kotha eta ekline koise pollution is the introduction of harmful contaminants that are outside the norm for a given ecosystem common man-made pollutants that reach the ocean include pesticides herbicides chemical fertilizers detergents oils sewage plastics and other solids ekita amak koise jonaise je ekita types of pollutants sobotke common hoy man-made pollutants or bitor many of these pollutants collect at the ocean's depths where they are consumed by small marine organisms and introduced into the global food chain mane ki hoy eneko kisuman pollutants horu masbure khai die okay mohasagarot aru ei masburok tarpsot belek kiba dangor masse khai teneke eta food chain bone tarsot he lastor juntu mas heduk maybe catch kori pelai fishermen dhori ani bazar bikri kore and then hetu bostu manuheo khai so this whole pollutant thing is becoming something which is being put into the food chain as well okay food chain odo ahi paise tamane he pollutants kini through those organisms all right scientists are even discovering that pharmaceuticals ingested by humans but not fully processed by our bodies are eventually ending up in the fish we eat ami jiblak pharmaceutical medicines khao tarpisot jeti ami excrete koru and our sewage goes paniye ni pela ekdom last ultimately nodi pra hagor pra mohasagar leke pai bostubur all of these pollutants are going to, and kisumanot to apnar directly city khone mohasagar usor to city khonor pra directly mohasagar de discharge hoy goise so teneko hoy oceans leke so ei gutte bostubur gompa goise science discover korise je these medicines and pharmaceuticals that we ingest that we take these are not only ingested in the human body but ultimately goi pelai food chain to end up hoy in the fish ami jontu khao he mastu to goi pelai he medicine or effect to poa jay so bahute unhealthy bostu etu Many ocean pollutants are released into the environment far upstream from coastlines. Nitrogen-rich fertilizers applied by farmers inland, for example, end up in local streams, rivers, and groundwater and are eventually deposited in estuaries, bays, and deltas. So obviously, fertilizers, chemicals এইবিলাক use কৰা হয়, all of these ultimately গৈ পেলাই পানীৰ থ্ৰু দি গৈ পেলাই somehow they end up in the ocean only. Okay, these excess nutrients can spawn massive blooms of algae. In nitrogen যে থাকে, এইটো এটা বহুত powerful nutrient নহয় জানো গছ পুনৰ কাৰণে. So এইটো যেতিয়া আপোনাৰ ওশানলৈকে গৈ পায়, massive blooms of algae, এই হেলুৱৈ বুলি যে কয়, হেলুৱৈৰ বহুত উৎপাদন কৰি দিব পাৰে এই নিউট্ৰিয়েন্টছ বোৰে. So এই হেলুৱৈবিলাক যেতিয়া বেছি হৈ যায় তেতিয়া কি হয়, সাগৰত আপোনাৰ অক্সিজেনৰ মাত্ৰাটো কমি যায় কাৰণ এই হেলুৱৈবিলাকে অক্সিজেন ড্ৰ কৰি আছে এতিয়া. অলৰাইট, লিভিং এৰিয়াজ উইথ লিটল অৰ নো মেৰিন লাইফ, লিভিং এৰিয়াজ ৱেৰ লিটল অৰ নো মেৰিন লাইফ কেন এক্সিষ্ট. যেতিয়া এনেকৈ অক্সিজেন চাক কৰি লয় এলগেটোৱে, তে মেৰিন লাইফ বাকী অৰ্গেনিজমছবিলাকৰ কাৰণে, বাকী ফিছ পাতিৰ কাৰণে একো অক্সিজেন বাকী নাথাকে. চ' দে গেট ডিপ্ৰাইভড অফ অক্সিজেন এণ্ড দে কেনট এক্সিষ্ট. Alright, some scientists have counted some 400 such dead zones around the world. এনেকুৱা কমেও 400টা dead zone আছে য'ত মহাসাগৰত ocean life থাকিব নোৱাৰা হৈ গৈছে. Alright, solid waste like bags, foam and other items dumped into the oceans from land or by ships at sea are frequently consumed with often fatal effects by marine mammals, fish and birds that mistake it for food. এই dump কৰা বস্তুবিলাক food বুলি কৈ খাই দিয়ে আৰু তাৰপিছত it harms them. Discarded fishing net drift for years, ensnaring fish and mammals. Etu to bahut common hoy. Mas mara jalkhon hagor area aru tate goi pele pisot beleg mas pati ahi fosi pele teneke roi jay. Okay, discarded fishing nets drift for years, ensnaring fish and mammals. In certain regions, ocean currents corral trillions of decomposing plastic items. Corral mane ek jagat good kora idea. Corral trillions of decomposing plastic items and other trash into gigantic swirling garbage patches. The whirlpool body jay of all of this waste material. Pollution is not always physical. In large bodies of water, sound waves can carry undiminished for miles. The increased presence of loud or persistent sounds from ships, sonar devices, oil rigs, and even from natural sources like earthquakes can disrupt the migration, communication, hunting, and reproduction patterns of many marine animals, particularly aquatic animals like whales and dolphins. So sounder kotha to koise not just mane physically pollutants but also sound pollution jetu hoy mohahagorot ba hagorot. A sonar devices, oil rigs, etc. Jiman bor ase, even bhumikompor waves bilakeo disturb kori pare migration patterns, etc. Okay, because they communicate through sound. Okay, aru tate jetia infrasound, ultrasound ebilakot jetia aru interference ahi jay, they cannot communicate well. Teolokor hetu eta pollution hoy. So which of the following is the reason for degradation of shorelines of oceans as per the passage? Is it because of industrial waste? Is it because of migration from coastal cities? Is it because of hunting of aquatic animals? So eta to hoy industrial waste bahut khini korise. Migration from coastal cities, yes Navajit late ho gaye, koi na aa jao. Industrial waste, migration from coastal cities, or hunting of aquatic animals. I don't think hunting of aquatic animals has anything to do with pollution. All right, and migration from coastal cities, yes, I think people moving from coastal cities, this has also led to dumping. So 1 and 2 duita hobo jen laise, only 1 and 2, only 1 and 2, option B. Is that right? Good afternoon, Benial. Coming to the next one. Good afternoon, Benial, and welcome. Which of the following statements is or are not true in the context of the passage? Marine pollution is the resultant of physical pollution only. Plastic bags, foams, etc. are barely consumed by aquatic animals. The earthquakes can disrupt or disturb lifestyle and behavior pattern of aquatic mammals. I don't think number 1 is correct, right? Number 1 to correct no, because marine pollution is the resultant of physical pollution only. Goise only no hoy. Last time I koisile je sound pollution hoise. Right? So we cannot say option 1. We have to say option 2 and 3 duita correct ase. Hegela correct. So option C. Only 2 and 3 are correct. 1 is wrong. Okay, Assam GK 1 to kyo bhul, because marine pollution is the resultant of physical pollution only buli koise. Okay. Okay. Only buli koise. Marine pollution is the resultant of physical pollution only. So only jetia koise, it means okol marine okol physical pollution he hoy. But towards the end of the passage we have been saying that pollution is not always physical. Take a look at this. It's not always physical. It is even from sound waves can also pollute. Okay, okay. Benial, no, more toponi honai, more. I have this whole বহুত ভাগৰ মাছত মই ক্লাছটো কৰি আছো আসলে আই এম নট লেটিং ইট শো বাট বহুত গাটো অলপ বেয়া আছে তাৰ মাজত মই ক্লাছটো কৰি আছো so that is the thing I'm having this headache as well. My eyes are pispinor পৰা জ্বলি থকা নিচিনা লাগি আছে মোৰ চকুকেইটা but I'm still continuing this class. Okay, টানি আছে মোৰ চকুকেইটা সেইটো কাৰণে বিষটোৰ কাৰণে. Plus I have to have these lights. The lights are not helping at all. It's hurting my eyes at this point, but still class 2 hek waleke I'll sustain this. Only 2 and 3. Okay, number 3, which of the following is or are a source of solid waste? Which of these are a source of solid waste? Pesticides, plastics, organic fertilizers, only A and B, only B and C. নাম কিটা এবাৰ চাইলো কাৰণ প্যাসেজটো মই দেখাই দিছো প্যাসেজটো আমাক কোৱা হৈছে solid waste or specific naam geta. Which of the following is or are a source of solid waste? Pesticides, plastics, organic fertilizers ei naam geta monot rakhok and then moi ebar passage to apnalok dekhai disu. Solid wastes like bags, foam and other items. All right, okay, these are the solid wastes geta mention kora hoise. And there was also this man-made pollutants, pesticides, herbicides, chemical fertilizers, detergents, oil, sewage, plastics and other solids. And other solids koise ta mane ebilago solids bulie dhorise, right? Aru baki aru kiba kibi solids ase plus egita solids hoy. Pesticides, herbicides, chemical fertilizers, detergents, oil, sewage, plastics, etc. Okay, so pesticides or naam ase, plastics or naam ase, chemical fertilizers or naam ase, but organic fertilizers or naam nai. Dekhise ne? Buji paise ne ki koisu? Pesticides ase, plastics ase, chemical fertilizers ase, chemical word to specifically mention korise, but organic fertilizers or kotha koa nai. So let's take a look here. Solid waste ki ki ahibo? Pesticides ase, plastics ase, kintu organic fertilizers nai. Organic will blend and they will become one with nature. They will decompose. They will not be solid wastes. So kintu chemical fertilizers hole those are solid waste. So C no hobo. Okay, C no hobo. A or B hobo, so only A and B. A and B duita jehetu option D logot joa bhal, only A and B both. Okay, only A and B. All right, got it? Understood? Everyone got it? A and B. Thik ase? Number 4, as per the passage, how do nitrogen-rich fertilizers contribute to marine pollution? Etu olop agote ami paisilu je algae heloi create kori die nitrogen jeta release hoy farmlands or pura, and then that sucks up all the oxygen and tarpisot marine life ro karone digdar hoi jay, right? So hey reasoning to hey option to code ase, hey effect to code likha ase option geta sao. By releasing chemicals in water, no. By absorbing all the oxygen from water, making it near impossible for any marine life to dwell, yes. Option B to correct hobo lage. Aru sai loisu ebar baki geta. By raising nitrogen levels in the sea, nitrogen levels raise nokore, oxygen suck korle. All of the above no hobo because egeta to bhule hoy gol. None of the above no hobo because option B is correct. So option B is correct. Okay, by absorbing all the oxygen from the water, making it near impossible for marine life to dwell is the correct one. All of the above no hobo because. All of the above no hobo because hagorot nitrogen level increase kori dia boli koa nai. Nitrogen introduce hoy, nitrogen itself introduce hoy, kintu nitrogen levels increase hoy jay okol hetu reasoning no hoy. Are releasing chemicals in water, that is not the releasing chemicals. It itself is a chemical. Aru beleke etu chemical release nokore. Nitrogen rich fertilizer itself is a chemical. Etu aru beleke chemicals release nokore hagorot. Thik ase? Okay, understood? But what it does is it absorbs all oxygen and marine life becomes difficult to dwell there. Okay, all right. Coming to the next one, which of the following is or are true as per the passage? We have been given 3 sentences. Pori sao. Dilution is key to control pollution. Pollution can make changes in hunting, migration and communication pattern of dolphins. Solid waste have fatal effects on marine animals. Kun keta correct hoy? Kun keta correct hoy? Are true hu dise? True mane correct kun keta hoy? Hoityo kun keta hoy? Hosa kun keta hoy? Which are true? Which are correct? Kun keta correct hoy? Kun keta sentence? Kokson 1, 2, 3 bhitor. Only 2 and 3. Yes, Assam GK, only 2 and 3. Yes, Assam GK, your Rahul, apnar answer to ekdom correct ase. Okay, answer to ekdom correct ase only 2 and 3 correct hobo because dilution is the key to control pollution etu bostu proof kori dile je etu pura bhul iman bostor ebila kori pelai to iman khini problems hoi pale iman bostor etu mani pelai to bhul to hol so this is completely wrong correct sentences as per the passages are these are true যে pollution যেতিয়া হয় sound pollution পাতিও আমাৰ dolphins বিলাকৰ migration patterns communication ত impact পেলাও পাৰে আৰু solid waste যে marine animals ত fatal impact পেলায় all right so both 2 and 3 are correct only 2 and 3 are correct all right option C so yes students আপোনালোক যদি সেশনস বোৰ ভাল পাইছে আপোনালোক যদি ভ্যালু পাইছে Adda247 নৰ্থ ইষ্টৰ লগত SSC এক্সামিনেশনৰ কাৰণেও আৰু APSC কাৰণেও Adda247 নৰ্থ ইষ্টে ক্লাसेस লৈ আহিছে so all of these batches আপোনাক অলৰেডি জনাইছো যে টেটৰ কাৰণে আৰু railway karne apnar courses ahi ase SSC Gencom aru APSC Foundation ei duta batch ase for SSC and APSC respectively Y577 code to aploge nisoy ko use koribo when you want to join these courses Y577 course to Y577 code to apnalok ei courses ketar karne join korat help koribo and currently double validity offer ta solise month end flat 17% discount with double validity on all courses so Y577 code to use kori apnaloke ei double validity course to double validity offer to avail koribo pare 1 year courses bur will be available for 2 years right now all right month end September 1st to agage apnaloke join korilo ঠিক আছে so everyone see you in the next session tomorrow all right take care till then video to jodi bhal paise like kori dibo share kori dibo video to comment koribo jodi kiba doubts kiba feedback ase and nisoy ko subscribe koribo channel so you don't miss any of the classes all right ঠিক আছে okay মোৰ টেটৰ টাইমিং to evening 7 pm purbi 12 bajat 12 pm is for APSC now and 7 pm is for TET okay 12 pm and 7 pm প্রায় একই আছে টাইম to change হোৱা নাই 15 minutes আগুৱাই হে লৈছো আগতে 15 minutes অলপ পিছুৱাব লগা হৈছে because paid batch থাকে back to back classes হয় এতিয়া 12 pm APSC আৰু 7 pm TET all right see you at 7 pm okay যদি টেটৰ কাৰণে প্ৰিপেয়াৰ কৰিছে all right everyone take care ending the session now I'll see you tomorrow at the same time all right take care